Hey, what's up everyone? Today in this video I'm gonna show you exactly how you can create an animated website template design using HTML and CSS. Before directly jump right into the video, let me show you the features of this website that we are going to design right now in this video. Here is the website. As you see here is a navigation menu and a website logo right here, and here we have a login button right here. When you refresh the web page, the text animated right here just like this one. It also has a nice call to action button having a transition effect right here. So again, when we hover over the mouse over this navigation bar, the background color change from white to dark color, just like this. Here is a navigation menu with a beautiful hover over effect right here. So when we refresh this website again, you see the text is going to animate just like this one. Here we have. So in this video we are going to design such beautiful website design template using HTML and CSS. Having this, now let me jump right into the design part. The first thing first, setting the folder. In this case, we have car selling website folder. In this folder we have an index.html document and an image folder right here. In the image folder we have a logo image, and again we have a CSS folder. In this CSS folder we have style.css document and an image folder. Inside this image folder we have this image that we are going to use as a background for this website, right? So having this, now let me open this folder inside my code editor. In this case I'm going to use a sublime text right here. So open the folder, and then here is the folder that we are going to use. Okay, here we have index.html. So press the exclamation mark and press the tab key, and then here is the basic HTML document. Now let me add a title over here. So now let me say the project title, responsible car selling website design template, and again here we have style.css document, and then come over fontsgoogle.com and find the font that you are interested in. In this case I am going to use Poppy, and then here select the font weight and the font style right here, just like this one. You can select any font weight and any font family as you want. It is up to you, right? Okay, now come over here and then copy this link right here. After that, come over style.css and paste right here. So again, here is the universal selector, padding 0, margin 0, and box sizing border box. And then again, copy this font family and then paste right here. So now, link this style.css with an HTML document using a link tag inside the head element right here. Having this, now let me style the web page. So there is a header element. Inside this header element we are going to nest a div element having a navbar class selector. Inside this div element we are going to nest a div element having a class name logo. Inside this we are going to nest an img element and a span element right here. Again we have an order list having class name menu item, and inside this order list we are going to list out a navigation menu link right here. Here is the home, cars, service, feature, and blog, and also we are going to add another navigation menu, contact. So again, outside of this, we are going to create another div element having class name registration button, and we are going to create an anchor element having a class name btn full. So let me say see more and choose now. Here is it, right? So when we save and refresh, here we have. Okay, here is. So now let me style this. Here is the header element selector. So using this header element selector, we are going to add some property value pair. The first property is background image, and here is the URL of the image. In this case, the URL means it is the image path where the image is found right here. In this case, the image is found inside image folder, and the image name is car2.png jpg, and background repeat, no repeat, background size, cover, background position center with 100% and height 100 viewport height. So when you save and refresh, here is beautiful background having a linear gradient. So again, now using this navbar class selector, let me add some property value pair. The first property value pair is display, flex, and align items, center, justify content, space between. So again, let me add another property, background. Let me say the background color white, which is the hexadecimal color code for white color, and padding 0 from top and bottom and 7% from left and right. So again, what we are going to do is with 100%. So now when we save and refresh, here we have, right? Nice. So again, copy this and paste right here, and then using this img element selector right here, let me resize the logo image. So with 6 and then hit auto, having this, when I save and refresh, here we have. Awesome. Now copy this and come over here and then paste right here. So again, remove this and get rid of this img element selector, and then copy this property value pair and paste right here. So display flex, align item, center, justify content. Let me say center instead of space between. Alright. So when I save and refresh, here is it. Awesome. So again, now using this element selector right here, span, copy this and change this image img selector by span element selector right here. So over here, what we are going to add is font size, trim, color, dark orange, and then font weight, bold. Having this, save and refresh, here is it. Alright. So again, using this class selector right here, menu items, let me add some property value pair, list style none, in order to remove the breakpoint right here from the list. Here is, right? So again, copy this and paste right here and add an element selector right here, li. li, and display line block, padding 5 pixels from top and bottom and 20 pixels from left and right. Text transform uppercase and text align center. So now copy this and paste right here and remove this, and then using this anchor element selector right here, let me add some property value pair. The first property is text decoration none in order to remove the underline from the link and color dark orange. So having this, let me add a hover over effect over this navigation menu. So to do this, we are going to use a pseudo class selector hover and border bottom to pixel solid dark orange, and then color, change the color into dark orange when we hover over the mouse over this navigation menu. So having this, when I save and refresh the web page, here is it, right? Awesome. So now using registration button class selector right here, let me style this login and registration button right here. So registration button and anchor element selector right here. So copy this and paste right here. Text transform uppercase, text align center, background dark orange, border radius 20 pixel and cursor pointer, and padding 5 pixel and 20 pixel, and again text decoration none. So refresh again, here we have. So let me change the color into white color. So again copy this and paste right here, and now let me add a hover over effect over this button right here. So background none and border bottom to pixel solid dark orange, and again we are going to add a transition effect background 1 second right here. So when I save and refresh, here is it. Awesome. So now let me change. Here is it. Okay. So come over here and instead of login, instead of choose now register and say login. So when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Awesome. Now let me change the color when we hover over the mouse over this. So change the color from white to dark orange. So here we have, right? Awesome. That is it. So now copy this and paste right here in order to add a hover over effect over this navigation bar. When we hover over this navigation bar, the color should be changed from white to black. So to do this, we are going to use a pseudo class selector hover over this navigation bar right here and change the background color from white to dark. Here is it, right? So when I save and refresh, here we have, you see, when we hover over the mouse over this navigation bar, the background color change from white to black. That is it. So again, now let me create a home section right here. So outside of this, we are going to create a div element having class name home content, and inside this div element we are going to nest h3 element paragraph element having class name sliding effect, and a div element again having a class name sliding effect. In this div element we are going to nest two call to action button having class name btn full and btn full again. So here we have some dummy text right here. So here is it. So over here what we are going to do is use this class selector in order to style and in order to animate the text, the button, and here is it, right? When we save and refresh, here we have, right? So using this class selector home content right here, first let me add a comment over here. Here is the home section styling. So using this class selector home content, let me add some property value pair position absolute top 40% and left 25%, and again color white. So when I save and refresh, here we have. Again copy this and paste right here and add an element selector S3 from here. So let me add some property value here. The first property is font size 3 rem and font weight 700. So again copy this and paste right here and change H3 by the paragraph element selector right here. So again let me add some property value pair maximum width 550 pixel and line height 1.5 rem and padding top 7 pixel and padding bottom 7 pixel. So having this, when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Now let me increase the font weight for this. Change this 700 into 800, and now when I save and refresh, here we have. Now let me style this call to action button right here. So using this class selector btn full, since this style is reusable styling section, let me add a comment over here. Okay, here is the code for this btn full. So text decoration, none, color white, background color, dark orange, padding 5 pixel and 20 pixel, and cursor pointer, border radius 20 pixel, margin 10 pixel, display line block and outline none, font size 22 pixel, transition 0.3 second is in. Again, you see, here is the button. So now when I save and refresh, here is a nice call to action button right here. So again, let me add a hover over effect. So to do this, we are going to use a studio class selector hover. So here is the property value pair for this hover over effect. Here you have, right? btn full hover and btn full active, and background color pink, color blue, border radius 8 pixel, padding auto 50 pixel, and transform skew 1.1. So when I save and refresh, here we have a nice hover over effect just like this one. That is it, right? So now let me add a trans so now let me add an animation effect over for this text and a call to action button. So to do this, we are going to use this sliding effect plus selector. So over here, we are going to add some property value pair. So the first property is animation, and here is animation name sliding, and then here is animation duration 1 second, and here is linear, and here is forwards, and opacity 0. After that, let me add a keyframe rule. So as keyframes, and again animation name, in this case animation name is sliding, and then let me add what happened at 0% and what happened at 100%. So at 0% opacity 0, and at 100% opacity increase into to 1. So here is 100% and change the opacity from 0 to 100% to 1, and again translate minus 30%, translate in the x direction by minus 30%. So again, when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Alright, so now let me animate this h3 section, h3 element, paragraph element, and equal to action button separately. To do this, we are going to use such trick right here. So the first one is using this selector P and sliding effect. Now add animation delay right here. Animation delay for this paragraph, let me say 0.5 second, and again animation delay for h3 element, let me say change this paragraph by h3 element and change this animation delay into 2 second, into 0.2 second, right? So when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Here is it, right? So again, let me transfer this animation delay, change this into 0.2 second, and say change this 0.5 second. So when I save and refresh, here is it, right? Okay, here is it. Alright, here. So here is the website home section. In the next video, we are going to create the car section, the service section, the feature section, the blog section, and the contact section for this responsible car selling website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And then we are going to make this website responsible for any device. If this content is valuable, make sure to subscribe and press the notification bell icon to be notified when I come out a daily programming training video just like this one. With that being said, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.